I'll get revenge for you from this one.
It's certainly a possibility, right? Like, these guys are good friends. I actually tried to ask Ambition if he was going to win his OGN Champions semifinal against Frost, and he said sure. So maybe he doesn't quite have his back. They could be out for blood there, but either way, it's certainly going to be a fun match here.
Oh, look, there you go. Ken and Nunu banned out straight away. Jace taken away. Not surprising, actually, Jace. That's kind of a common one because he's annoying in lane.
Yeah. There's no doubt about the fact that Jace is annoying. We've seen Kennen and how annoying he can be in there. Nunu, we don't even need to discuss that. We've seen that once today already. Draven taken out once again. There's another Annie ban as well. So pretty standard, you know, if you look at what we've seen already over the course of the All-Stars in terms of bans.
And I'm curious how much this is, because these are hitting, you know, very, very similar champions every single time. How much is that? Is people who are watching the games on the big screen and saying, oh, he banned Annie, yeah, Annie must be a big deal, I should ban that too? Or how much of it is like they all came into the same conclusion all at the same time in isolation, was like, actually guys, it's these 7 champions.
Caitlyn banned out, and it's looking like Quinn might get selected, who have seen banned most of the time, actually. He's got teleport.
Yeah.
I don't think he actually needs TP Flash. I think it's still a holdover from his match against Europe.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot more sense. There we go.
I mean, you can use teleport. It's not against the rules, but honestly, that lane is so short that
you could use Revive too.
Revive, you can.
Actually, technically,
I had to think about that for a second there. Like, what's your point? Oh yeah, First Blood wins the game. Don't need no revives. He doesn't bring you back.
Oh my God!
You're on Smite.
Oh, this would be awesome.
Last hit more minions.
Now that would be a good choice. Yeah. That would be a dangerous choice as well, Fizz.
It's interesting too because Quinn would just would jump off of Fizz as he dives forward. You'd have like a cool acrobatics show like we're watching Ka or something. It'd be pretty great.
Oh, he's just going to flick through them all. He's definitely not going to be going with a moo-moo. Come on, Toys, make your mind up time. I wonder if he's just hitting that random buttons.
He's clicking all the short champions. It was Poppy, then it was...
Are you trying to say Toys is short?
No, I'm saying his champion choices. How dare you? His name is short. It's only 4 letters.
Oh, Jarvan locked in.
It's manly of him.
Getting that Demacia shout out there for the crowd.
This one's definitely an AD, Jarvan, for what it's worth. I know we've determined, you know, you're going to go AP Annie or AD Annie. I'm just saying, I'm gonna put it out there. I think it's AD Jarvan the 4th.
So I think so too. I think you'll be right on that one.
The Dragonlance, is Dragonlance? It is Dragonlance. I can't remember the damn name of it. The
Dragon Strike.
Dragon Strike. Quick shot. Sorry.
Yeah, we were letting you down, man.
Sorry, man. I'm letting the side down while you're not here to keep me updated with the spell names. He's good like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to actually be quite a pain in lane. I'm thinking back to the original Jarvan when you used to run him fairly AD heavy at the start. You just poke.
Well, for what it's worth, he did get the flag toss first, so no Dragon Strikes early on.
Demacia standards.
Demacian standards, that one, yes.
I know that one. I know that one.
I'm just spamming emotes. I always like when they put on a show for us.
Toys' ambition's hiding. He's like, I can hide behind this. Oh, little crossbow pops out.
You know, this is interesting, a bit of a lore match as well. There's a theory that Quinn is a bit of a thing for Jarvan, so... I mean, this could be...
There's a theory? There's a theory in the lore?
Well, I don't know how official it is. I mean, she certainly respects him a lot, but some people like to speculate that... I'm just saying, I don't know.
Starting rumors here.
I'm just putting it out there. Already going for blood, though. Look at that vault damage.
Yeah, we just saw the flag come out, actually landed straight in the middle of the minions, and, well... certainly didn't do the damage that he would have wanted from that one. And Ambition, you can see, already just trying to push him as far away as he possibly can from the minions. We should look at the summon spells here: an Exhaust, Ignite for Toys, and a Ignite Barrier for Ambition.
Well, he's already missing out on CS, so we know he's not going to be going for the CS hit. Instead, it's going to really be an all-in, you feel, that Toys is eventually going to go for. But that's just annoying already. He is going to hit level 2. Doesn't get the knock-up, though, but he is going to put a lot of damage down. There's the barrier being used up there. The Ignite went down on him as well. Now he's going to turn around and put some damage of his own down on Toys.
And that was a really, really good trade. He has burned the red elixir already, though. Oh, he gets the knock-up!
He's going to get him!
He's in trouble. He's going to go down, and Toys lures him in there.
He does the misfortune guns, and yet then he's straight up. He's like, gotcha.
And he didn't use the elixir. He had an elixir to use, and he didn't use it. And you see Ambition's like,
well,
what?
That was
what
quick.
just happened?
It's like, is that it? Is that it? Do we know what, best of 3?
1 minute.
They didn't beat the Americas record, though.
No, 1 minute and 52 seconds, which I did not expect in that game there.
No, I know German could do a whole bunch at level 2. The EQ combo, go jump on someone, it's pretty powerful, but I was like, all right, so early lane is going to suck a little bit. Maybe he can combo. And then Ambition just showed back up and just fell over.
The thing is, he didn't even land his combo when he first went in.
No.
He missed it.
Yeah.
He
got close.
back, then had to use the exhaust and the ignite and just like, "Ugh." And it was actually, ironically, it was Ambition's mistake by going back in. Because
Sure.
he was back at the tower, could have just gone back to heal up, because it's a quick walk.
Yeah, I think he didn't want to give up the early minion lead, knowing that
He'd already got a 6 minion lead.
Yeah, but it's the kind of thing where it's like if you get out leveled by Jarvan, your life just kind of sucks because he like hits 5 and you're like, oh, I can't do anything anymore.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh god, he's going to beat me to 6.
Yeah, right? And then it's dunk
I'm a
time.
bird! I'm a bird!
And you can't fly over Cataclysm.
But you can fly around in very fast circles, that's for sure. And the fact is, you know, I don't think Jarvan was even expecting that Quinn would come back in. The barrier he had there, and Elixir, that's very, very safe to start things off. But we have to give credit over to the winner of this one, of course, Toys, picking up the victory against Ambition. He'll go through to tomorrow's grand final in the mid lane skill competition. We'll be back with our second semi-final in just a little while, but we're going to send it down to the interview lounge where Shox is waiting with Nijaki.
Thank you very much, Joe. I'm actually on the floor here in the middle of the crowd. Now, Nijaki, you're of course mid laner for Team Curse. How would you have taken down Toys?
Like, Jarvan's really good 1v1 champion. I don't think Queen is like good pick. I think Vayne's better because Vayne have a dash, like can jump out of the combo. As you can see how Jarvan beat Queen is just land the combo and go on him with his exhaust. And always as a bruiser is like better than a carry, especially early game as like 1v1 map. I think I would take Nunu. Nunu is, if you watch the last game, it's a PDD versus Soys. Like Nunu just so tanky for the barrier and consume. The sustain is like insane. And if you take Nunu this game against Jarvan, Nunu is gonna win like no matter what. Because the snowball, the attack speed slow and the moving speed slow, it's so annoying.
Annoying Nunu. Now, of course, you know, you wanted to play in this competition, but it turned out to be Skara. But are you still enjoying the event? It's amazing to be here.
Yeah, of course. Like, it's always good to be here, meeting fans and watch the games and talk to other people, players from other countries, and especially Chinese team, because I actually speak Chinese and I talk to them in Chinese. And also, I'm like translator for AN team. And I take them for the Chinese dinner last night with my family. It's like really good, legit.
Amazing. Well, we're very glad to have you here, Nijaki. Enjoy the rest of your time here. As for us, we'll be heading back over to the desk.
Thanks a lot, Shox. It's about time for our second mid-lane semi-final of the day. So let's not waste any time here. Let's get in and meet the players.
Yes, of course. On the blue side, representing the European LCS All-Stars from Gambit BenQ, it is Alex Each.
And meanwhile, on the red side, representing the Chinese LPL All-Stars, it's the home player Team WE's Messiah.
This is obviously a home crowd here, guys, for Messiah.
Yeah.
But there's a real question about this one. We hear there in the background that the crowd are definitely behind Messiah, but we have to answer another question about this. Will it give him a home field advantage, or can it end up actually putting extra pressure on him, especially since this is 1v1? He's got no other 4 players around him this time.
You just saw him there. Down. He's like, it's just the crowd. They were calling his name out. That was all in Mandarin. He knew exactly what they were saying. You know, he's got the headsets on, but when there's 8,000 people cheering, you're like, it's probably me. It's probably me. But Alex actually looked a little nervous there as well. These guys, they're taking it super seriously here. They want to win this.
Yeah, I mean, when the dull roar gets louder, you realize it's probably for yourself, more so than for your opposition. And it's going to be interesting. We've seen so many different things at this point, you know, different ways of winning, different champion picks, the Jarvan versus Quinn. So I can't exactly call picks out, but there's certainly at least respecting.
We can call bans out.
Yeah, we can call bans. Draven,
it's going to be
Caitlyn.
Annie, Kennen. Whoa, of course. Now that's actually targeted. Alex is Yi.
His AP Yi, his
Oh,
AP
you remember
Tryndamere.
it?
Yeah, I
remember the
IPL.
IPL, yeah.
I'm interested, though, because we've seen Zyra banned but not yet picked. Like, I can imagine her being very, very good at the plants, but even though they would give away minion kills and like would edge your opponents toward the victory there, a lot of respect for Zyra.
Are we going to see Twisted Fate?
No, actually, these are both interesting picks, and both work really, really well. And the ironic thing is, it's almost probably AP Tristana and AD Janna, for what that's worth.
Well, right now
Maybe
he's
Ziggs
switched
now.
off to Ziggs, which...
Okay, if it were...
Hey, I'm a big Ziggs fan. I'm not going to lie. We're seeing the Ziggs bombs being thrown around. By the way, if you're seeing these balls getting thrown out, the little Ziggs bombs, they're awesome. There's a few little Lulu cupcakes as well.
I try and dodge him every time I see him, to be honest. Playing too much Aaron with Demon. Ziggs, which is a bit of a terror. But it is going to be Tristana locked in here then for Alexic, so that's all said and done. Messiah still scratching his chin, thinking, Ziggs, is it going to be Ziggs? Do I want to stick with Ziggs?
He's trying to get in the mind of a Russian right now.
Doesn't
mind
work.
of Alexic, it doesn't work.
I mean, this would be an interesting pairing anyway, just because it's Yorls who love explosions heck of a lot. And so that would be kind of just a cool little match made in heaven. I wonder if he's concerned, though. I actually did see Bomb Dogs running around before the first day and was like, I mean, we have little Ziggs plushies, like this is a little tenuous.
See, now, this is where Messiah, whether we test his knowledge, will he go with pool party Ziggs?
He better.
Because Dustin Beck
Or
is here.
Orianna.
Oh, he's gone with Orianna. Orianna, okay. Orianna Tristana. I got to give this to Tristana.
It's interesting because like there's so many ways you could play it. You could actually just max shield on Orianna, gives you free resist, gives you a pretty big shield. The duration of the shield's long enough to actually block explosive shot. So you could actually just like remove the whole Tristana E and just auto attack people because her passive is so strong. I have no idea that's how it's going to be played, but it's one opportunity here.
Well, it's not gone into Orianna blind with that one. We saw how, you know, where am I going? He thought about that for a very
Alex
long
was
time.
thinking about it, but Messiah, he was like practicing some APM speed clicking thing going on there. He was like a mission on that mouse. Whereas Alex was just sort of sat back going,
I'm ready for this one.
I'm ready for this.
Let's get into it then, our second semi-final of the mid-lane skill competition. Of course, the winner is going to be playing tomorrow, day 3. Yeah, tomorrow for some of us at least. Obviously, it'll still be Saturday night for you Americans out there. But the winner of that last one, Toys, will be waiting for whoever is able to pick up this one.
So I want to call out how interesting their builds are because Alex is AP Tristana. It's 33 ability power base. He's got the 8% magic pen. He's going to just be doing explosive shot damage. Messiah has 8% armor pen, 5 flat armor pen, 55 attack damage. It's kind and a red elixir. It's basically AD Orianna versus AP Tristana.
And why not? They're already putting the ball on his head, defensive ball, and well, it's a fairly tight exchange, but you've got to feel Alex may well have come out a little bit less on Messiah there. Of course, you've got to give it possibly to Alex Hitchfloor in terms of CS. You expect him to be last hitting with that explosive shot a lot further away.
It's going to be difficult.
Say that, he missed one.
yeah, sure. The funny thing about this is there's a mixed match in elixirs, though, because Alex's is 100 gold cheaper. So if they just trade like this, Alex gets more potions out of this whole encounter. But yeah, Messiah with the base damage as passive actually has an easier time last hitting individual minions here.
And more importantly, Messiah's already used his potion.
Yeah.
And Alex is just selling it right now. He has missed a few CS, though. It's very unlike Alex, but you wouldn't expect Messiah to be missing too much. Of course, we could see him start rocket jumping on his head. He has picked up rocket jump, so we'll see whether he goes for that bounciness and jumps straight on towards Messiah.
Well, I don't know if he'd be Messiah without missing a few minions, but we'll see what he ends up doing with that one. The wave has been cleared out. Messiah, though, he's still got that minion lead.
Still up 11 to 10. It's a short lead, but these next waves coming in. Let's see how that one goes. We'll propel everyone up in towards that level 3 stage. We'll see if that then will bring us some action into this one. Right now, a tense game. So both players try to get themselves through into that grand final.
There's a lot of CS being missed by Alex there was. Maybe he's focusing a little bit more on his actual real target, which is almost certainly going to be Messiah. There's no way he's going for a CS victory here.
No, and the thing is, that's what you do with AP Tristana, is your ratios are so freaking high. It's like 1.5 on the ultimate. It's a full, I think, 1 on the explosive shot. And then rocket jump as well is about 0.7, 0.8. So he's got like, what, 3.25 AP ratio at his disposal? Like, he can burst out Messiah without too much difficulty.
Well, we see the shield doing work for Messiah at this point. As you said, those potions, Alex is burning through them time after time. And, well, look at that CS lead already. It's 24 to 12.
And he'll bridge it a little bit last hitting in the turret, but that's going to pretty much withstand. Alex must win by killing Messiah. I think he's going to have a really rough time winning otherwise. And Messiah is actually going for that max shield. He's got 2 points in it already just to withstand that Tristana burst damage.
Okay, so question right now. We're going to be probably hitting level 6 before this one. It certainly goes the distance. Is it all about Messiah waiting with that shockwave, or is because Alex can of course just rocket jump out of it, and his reactions are certainly going to be quick enough to get out of that.
I don't think you can actually respond to Shockwave. Well, I guess you could, yeah. You could respond to Shockwave with Rocket Jump if you wanted to, if you knew the mechanics right. But at the same time, Messiah doesn't have to go kill Alex. He could wait for it defensively, basically. If he's crazy amazing, he can actually kill a Rocket Jump and wait for him to jump in and actually pull him back out of range, which I doubt, but is possible. Messiah can just buy a Doran's Blade and last hit minions and let Alex come to him.
Double longsword and a Doran's Blade and a longsword, sorry, as you just called it. Straight away, Alex is going to be keeping on farming here. Still hasn't used that pot yet, remember.
Yeah, he's just waiting. Like, he bought it in case there was a big all-in he had to react to. He actually puts it now, saying, look, I'm going to go on you now that you bought your longswords.
Them longswords are hurting.
Yeah, Messiah really starting to hurt there. The Chinese crowd getting very excited about that one here in the background. Alexic actually going to try and back from this one. Messiah going to throw the ball in there. Actually, he's doing good damage as well. And puts the shield on. Thought he might have had a bit of a poke back at him there, back and forth, but in the end decides, let's not risk it. Right now, I'm nicely in the lead.
He's got, yeah, he does bonus 19 damage from his passive. He's got 88 attack damage right now as well. Speaking of Messiah, auto attack trades are not in Alex's favor whatsoever, and Command's Protect's cooldown is shorter than that of Explosive Shot. So if Messiah's just patient and only shields Explosive Shot, he'll never get out traded.
So what do we see Alex going to buy then? Is he going to go Doran's Rings? What's he going for here?
Doran's Ring probably makes the most sense. He might re-up on the Blue Elixir depending on when he actually goes back to base. He's at 930 gold right now, so it might be finish the minion wave, buy a double Doran's Ring, get a couple health potions, and then try for it at level 6. He'll have enough time of his Blue Elixir to actually fight at 6 with Elixir still
I'm
on.
interested. He's just used the mana pot, which means he's not planning on going back anytime soon. He's going to be sticking around that little bit longer here.
I'm unsure. He definitely needs to buy before he goes for the combo, and the longer he waits, the better Messiah is. Command Protect will outscale Explosive Shot. 6 is actually his best level.
Not sure why he wouldn't rocket jump back there.
I don't know. I mean, the
Saving that
cooldown's
mana.
fairly long. Yeah, he's saving the mana on the fountain, definitely. It was a 20-second
that's
cooldown,
true
but
as well.
still, like, yeah, you're right. He definitely could have gone for it. So, I think this is the window here for Alex, though.
Well, we'll see whether he goes for it. He's going to hit level 6 shortly. There it is. See whether he goes aggressive. He needs to clear out those waves. He's fell way behind in the CS, and he's actually going to miss out, almost missed out on that final one. Now he's going to start jumping around.
Okay.
Going to go a little bit more aggressive, but we see another Doran's Blade coming out and a ward being put down by Alex in lane there.
So he wants to basically just spot Ori's moves and not let him sneak around. Like, we'll see if it pans out. I mean, he certainly wants control of the lane and the vision, but he knows it's kind of like he has to all in the next like 5 minutes or the next 3 or so minutes because he will lose to minions if he doesn't make a move.
Yeah, he's a good chunk already behind on this one. You can see Messiah saying, push him out, let him come to the turret. I am more than capable and happy to be doing that underneath the turret here with this one. And honestly, Alex can't really, with that Command Protect, get under the turret with him here, especially now that there's double Doran's Blade and that longsword in there for Messiah.
I feel like Alex should want to freeze the lane so that Messiah can't last hit on turret and just go in for a fight at some point. Command Protect shield will end right here. I guess he's doing the math and saying, I don't burst hard enough. I can't bring Orianna full to dead.
Yeah, and he's worried about that shockwave as well. So if he rocket jumps in, he's going to jump into a defensive ball and a shockwave, and that's going to hurt. It's level 7 first, though, so he has that level advantage. Maybe gone for some experience runes. I didn't see what he went. I mean, judging by the amount of CS he's missed, it's almost certainly probably going to be that. He's gone back to base here as well. Gets himself a second Orange Ring. So it's going to be now or never, I feel.
Yeah, up to 67 minions already. It's going to be over 70 by the end. This wave goes out now, and Alex has to start making a move. And we've seen a lot of players really bringing it down to that very last minute, but you can't always afford to do that one because you can get them low and then, not even then have a second try for it. But I guess there's a point where Alexic knows that he has to get to before he can go for it.
Well, he's going to go ahead and last hit well under the turret. He's just so far behind. I mean, like, we're basically just waiting for Alex to make a move because as it stands, Messiah's getting farther and farther ahead. 3 Doran's Blades now. Messiah's got 1,200 hit points and like 114 attack damage plus his passive. Alex is having just a rougher time. As time goes on, it's getting worse and worse.
And Alex actually is going to be walking back here once again. And
300 gold.
Don't like using that rocket jump, does he?
no. And now he's walking back in after buying, or did he
Brilliant
pick
spot.
up the millions? Yeah.
Stacked up on a couple of potions. I mean, this is his best all-in chance. He pops the elixir, have about 100 ability power, so we'll have about 340 extra burst damage on top of his base damages, which are, I'd say, around 400 as well themselves. So he can take about half Messiah's health down, and that's kind of it.
Which is a problem.
Yeah.
It's a problem for Alex, not a problem for Messiah, and the home crowd favorite. Well, they'll be happy with this one if they can turn it out. He's going to go aggressive here, heading in towards Messiah, dodges away at the attack ball there, forces Messiah back in lane, but Messiah's just playing so passively, so defensively, knows really that he has such a big CS advantage. There's no reason for him to go for it. He's going to be rocket jump across, so there's the shockwave, pulls him across. It's actually a pretty even exchange between the two.
Yeah, but now you're just 19 minutes away. The ultimate from Persona is only a 1-minute cooldown, so we'll get it back before Messiah wins the game for minions.
Yeah, a lot of damage coming in on towards Alex, and honestly, Messiah is going to risk it here. Alex actually jumps in towards him. There's the ball barrier used by Alex, ignites it down. First blood Messiah, he's going to win and go through to the final to take on Toys.
Absolutely great play by Messiah. You hear the crowd cheering for him, the fist in the air saying, yep, I did it. AD Orianna, definitely a great duelist.
Interesting mid lane champions choices we've seen here between the two guys. So now it's going to be Toys versus Messiah in that grand final. That is going to be good.
And we've seen them pick crazy things as well. It's AD Orianna, Jarvan.
That was a shot fired towards Toys.
Oh.
Orianna, we can play it.
Yeah.
I'm going to
bring it
say
out.
Orianna duel.
Didn't use his skin though, because it's not available, unfortunately, for him yet. that would be the ultimate kick.
That would be
I'm
funny.
going to beat you with your own skin.
With your own skin. Oh my gosh. And I'm trying to think.
Stanley, yeah. He went with Shen, so he's not going to use that.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you could do it. Just spam Vorpal blades on people. We have Nunu, right?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm saying, most of the TPA skins are actually getting played in the skills competition.
It's almost like they knew what they were doing back in